West Penwith is a unique and ancient landscape lying right at the very tip of the UK. This iconic area of Cornwall is home to moorlands, meadows, rugged coastlines, ancient sites and communities of wildlife and people that rely on the land and the sea for their survival. But as time has passed and land use has changed, gorse and bracken now smother prehistoric relics. Networks of footpaths, habitats and hedges have become fragmented, and the connections between people, wildlife and landscape have weakened. Without proper management, restoration and protection, we risk losing much of what makes this granite peninsula so special, and that is why the Penwith Landscape Partnership began. This ambitious project aims to uncover many ancient sites lying hidden beneath vegetation, to restore depleted habitats, to engage and connect with landowners, farmers, local communities and conservation organisations, enabling them to come together to reconnect the landscape for both people and for wildlife, and to celebrate this unique and ancient landscape. As so much of the land here is owned privately, engaging with landowners and farmers is vital to the success of the project, and it aims to promote the importance of a well-managed landscape, both in terms of their own productivity and also for the continued and sustainable health and legacy of their land for the future.
Well, I was always told that you should live as though you're going to die tomorrow, but farm as though you're going to live for 1,000 years. So I'm from a farming background, and I suppose I always loved farming. Yeah, it's sort of in my blood, I suppose. Yeah, I'm really fortunate to be able to do something I really enjoy. I enjoy listening to their successes and their difficulties. It might be something entirely different from what you think they might ask me to do. But you know, if I can help them at all, then I feel that I've done something towards making the project work in the area. One exciting part of our work has been to reproduce some wildflower meadows. So since the Second World War, wildflower meadows have become very rare. So we were very fortunate to be able to purchase a wildflower seed collector, and we worked closely with my colleagues and our volunteers to go on to special sites to collect things like yellow rattle and other seeds as well. And then through our sort of visits and discussions with landowners, we've come across a number of people who have been willing to have some of their grasslands enhanced. I think that through the work that we're doing, we're sort of enhancing what is already there. If we didn't have good connections with the farmers and landowners and the estates and the tenants, then we wouldn't be able to get a lot of the projects done that we're trying to work on.
Phil, has got a good agricultural background, so he understands, the needs of the farmers. Yeah, good to have that friendly face, really. Last winter, I worked with the PLP to install a new dirty water system, which they helped me with grant funding, and we installed that last November. It's working very well.
The farmers tend to know what's going on above ground level, but there's more life below the soil than there is on top, and I think that's what's got to be cultured. I think PLP brings it to the farmers. I think that really does help, is actually having someone to engage with the farmers. Through Phil and the PLP, we've done done some organic matter testing, which has been really interesting, and dung beetles and soil compaction has sort of brought some things home that were probably under the radar.
The importance of livestock keeping here to maintain the countryside is vital. What we're trying to do is find a way where we can allow the animals to go onto the commons without having to put any physical fencing up. Working quite closely with the guys just up the road at Higher Kegwin, and they're grazing some animals up on Higher Downs. What we've done is we've purchased some GPS collars, and at the moment we're trialling it to see how successful it is.
It's been really exciting using these collars on the cows, because I'm able to get them out there grazing out on the moor and having no hard fencing. It operates using GPS and phone signal, so I can create a pasture on my phone, and it's so clever. I can find exactly where my farm is, and I can see all my farm, all my fields, all the moorland, and I can create virtual pastures that I can then load up onto the collars around my cows' necks. It's really important for me to be able to get my cows out onto the moorland to start grazing it and bring back that dynamic and diversity of habitat.
I think most farmers would like to think that they left it in a better state than when they first picked it up. I mean, the best outcome will be that we can leave behind sort of farmers working together.
Working alongside farmers, transforming their farming practices and becoming actively engaged in the protection and restoration of the land they rely upon is vital for the health of this unique landscape. We have achieved a huge amount so far, but there is still much to be done if we are going to farm and protect this land far into the future.